Yo, what's up guys, it's Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, the history of Clash Royale is changing because the furnace we all know is no longer going to be the furnace building. It is now a type troop, and as you guys can see, it is a walking furnace, guys. I'm so excited to play and try with this new card. It seems to be pretty strong, it's very interesting. I have a bunch of different decks ready. These are the stats if you guys want to quickly take a look at them. And the text says, furnace spawns one fire spit at a time while dealing damage with its special Cauldron Brew. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. It also makes great brick oven pancakes. So the first deck we're gonna try is this Goblin deck. See you guys soon with game number 1. Okay guys, we're gonna be playing against my boy Adrian Pekka. He also has an English channel if you guys want to check it out. I'm pretty sure he's gonna comment in the comment section down below, or if not, I'm just gonna directly include it in the description. We're gonna be playing with this Goblin deck with the new furnace, and man, I'm actually super excited to try out this new card. It's gonna be interesting to see the furnace, instead of being the furnace we all know now, being a walking troop. Like, that is the craziest part about this, I think. Okay, I'm gonna go with a Mighty Mine ability here, just to switch lanes, maybe force out some elixir. Looks like Adrian is using some kind of Hawk Cycle deck, and he also, oh, I think it's gonna be, is this 2.6? So he does Fireball the furnace, and Fireball Lock takes care of it. Okay, that is a good thing to know. I'm gonna go Fire Spirit right here to block. I'm gonna go Snowball here on defense. Let's quickly cycle towards our Tesla with skeletons, and I think Tesla here off to the side should do a good job against the Hawk Rider, and hopefully also take care of the furnace. Furnace damage wise does actually do pretty good damage, but wow, Tesla actually is gonna be able to clean it up nicely. So beautiful. And this is like a super quick cycle deck from Adrian, so we need to be careful with getting out cycle, but I think we should be fine, guys. Okay, so the poison plus fireball, those type of spells do actually pretty good damage against the furnace. I think you guys all saw where Adrian actually fireball plus lock the furnace, and that does take care of it. Okay, how does it do against the Hawk Rider? Let's just go furnace plus a snowball, see if that actually defends. Okay, it's not gonna fully defend. It does do a pretty good job, but we are still gonna take one Hawk Rider hit, so that is not the best defense, but I guess with like help of skeletons, then we should be able to defend it perfectly. Okay, the cannon is not gonna be in range of the furnace, so that's good for us. And look at the right side tower, guys. It seems to not do a lot of damage, but when it gets like 1 or 2 connections, look at that, and Adrian already starts crying as well. He's like, man, that just got so much damage. That is actually a very interesting card in my opinion. Like, it seems not that, how do you say that, like dangerous. It seems like a pretty easy card to just ignore, and are like, okay, it's not gonna do a lot. But then with the Fire Spirit damage, and then with its normal attack itself as well, it does actually deal a lot of damage. Okay, let's try to cycle offensively. Now with the 3-card cycle active, we should be able to maybe out-cycle Adrian. Let's go with a Tesla here. We do have an Evil Snowball available if necessary on defense, but I think we should be fine. I'm gonna go Fire Spirit just to make sure that his Fire Spirit is not gonna splash. He is gonna go with a Fireball. That is well played by him. Let's go with another Furnace here. And man, I don't even know, like, it just feels so fun playing with new cards. I'm not sure what you guys are thinking about the furnace so far, but it definitely seems like, I would say, pretty good card actually. Okay, let's go with a Mighty Mine here in the back. This is definitely gonna be a close matchup. I feel like both of us just have great defensive cards, and we both have a really quick cycle as well, so it's not going to be easy to get damage for neither of us. But I think here we might be, wow, what a nice fireball. I actually tried to how do you say it, like range the tower, not giving him and the tower, and also, okay, let's go with a snowball here offensively. Look at the Mighty Miner, guys. Mighty Miner might be able to get some damage. Looks like he is on time with his spirit, with his ice golem. Let's go with the Fire Spirit here defensively. Let's set up a Tesla once again up high, and man, Adrian is cycling and pressuring like crazy. I'm also trying my best, and I think it's a good idea here to cycle Furnace into the right side lane, because this way we're not gonna give him the fireball value he's looking for. Okay, he's trying to outcycle us at this point, so let's make sure that we keep up with his cycle, don't fall behind. Make sure that we are gonna, yeah, just try and have the Tesla ready for his Hawk Rider always. And let's go with a Furnace here. I think this time I am gonna give him the fireball value, so bad play by me. I probably should have used it a little bit higher. Yeah, he is gonna go with a fireball. Nice play by Adrian. Let's go with a Fire Spirit. Let's go with a Tesla here up high. And I think I should be pressuring a little bit more myself, because we are getting slowly but surely fireball cycled, guys. We need to be very careful with that. Okay, let's go with a snowball here. How does the furnace do? Nice. It is gonna get knocked back. Okay, it seems like a pretty heavy choke, but it is actually gonna get knocked back, so that is good for us to know. Let's go with a Fire Spirit here. Let's go with a Tesla. We need to be careful with those evil skeletons. Let's go with a snowball like this. His furnace is actually gonna snipe the Tesla here. Okay, we need to be careful, guys, because he is cycling and pressuring like crazy right now, but we do have a really quick cycle ourselves. Let's go with a snowball. I thought that the fireball was gonna hit the Tesla, but it didn't, and I think it's time for us to also start going with poisons offensively. Okay, we need to make sure that we have enough elixir for the Tesla though. Let's go with the Tesla here. Let's see if we can defend the Hawk Rider, hopefully without taking too much damage. I'm gonna try and switch up the Goblin Geo placement a little bit, and let's go with a Goblin Geo like this. Let's have the snowball ready. Once again, offensively, let's go with a Tesla here defensively against the Hawk Rider. And man, this is gonna be such a close matchup, guys. Let's go with a poison here. He's gonna go and try and fireball cycle us. But I think we should win with the poison and also with the drill. We can go with a snowball offensively, and I think we got it, guys. Please, Goblin Drill. Nice, Goblin Drill is gonna get a little bit of damage. What an amazing match here to start the video. See you guys soon with game number 2. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into game number 2. And man, what an amazing match. It's always so fun playing against Adrian. He is, as I said before, a great friend of mine, really good player, and also a great content creator. Okay, we're gonna try out the Furnace in a Pekka, more of a heavier type of deck. In game number 1, we use this really quick cycle drill deck. In game number 2, I'm gonna be using this Pekka deck, and looks like Adrian's also gonna be using a different deck. Still seems to be, I think, a cycle deck. I mean, he shows Berserker, he shows Bats. I'm pretty sure he's gonna have a cycle type of deck. But the good thing is that we have the Mother Witch, guys, and if Adrian does not expect the Mother Witch from us, I think it could get a lot of value. Poison, as you guys can see right there, doesn't kill the Furnace, but then Poison plus Lock, Fireball plus Lock does kill the new Furnace. So that is something, and oh my god, he doesn't expect the Mother Witch, guys. Let's go with the Mother Witch here. Looks like he's gonna go with Bats up high. Furnace is gonna do, I think, a pretty good job against the Royal Hawks, but that still should be a lot of chip damage, and we have a Pekka ready. I think a Pekka here in the back could be a pretty good play. He might try to go with a Miner, like to distract it down below, but then if he does, we could go with something up high. Instead, he's gonna pressure right side lane. Let's go with a Ghost here, trying to take care of both of the wall breakers. Nice, they are not gonna get a connection. And then we can maybe support the Pekka with a Furnace. I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna wait for the Pekka to take care of his Furnace. Let's now go with our own Furnace. And then the great thing about Furnace combining it with Pekka, if he does, for example, go with Bats, which in this case he is gonna do, I think the Fire Spirit is actually a pretty good counter against it. We do need to be careful. Let's actually go arrows here and then bend it right side. If not, there was gonna be a lot of damage. He might try to pressure us with wall breakers, but then he still needs to defend the right side bandit. In this case, he's forced to go with the wall breakers defensively. Okay, we are gonna take quite some damage there with the wall breakers. That was an unfortunate interaction for us. The Mother Witch actually didn't target the same wall breaker as the tower there. So well played by Adrian. We are still in the damage lead, but the matchup itself is gonna be an interesting one. I think with the quick cycle, Poison, Lock, he can definitely put in work against our deck. But then we also have the Mother Witch. I think we also have really good answers ourselves. Okay, let's go with the Furnace here. We do have arrows once again in cycle. I'm gonna go with arrows here, hitting the wall breakers, hitting most of the bats. We do have Mother Witch once again in cycle, but I think I'm gonna try and make a big push in the back, guys. We do need to be careful like when to do it. I think I'm first gonna cycle Bandit, and now with the Furnace on the field and also with the Bandit on the left side lane, it's a safe moment to go back in the back. We do need to be careful with wall breakers. Let's go with a Ghost here. Nice, our Furnace actually got the Fire Spirit to jump on the wall breakers. That is a huge interaction for us, and I think we can go with a Batteram in the left. Why do I go in the left? I do not want to give him too much poison value. I actually want to make sure that if he do wanna make a poison play defensively, we're not gonna give him like too much value on both of the lanes. So let's try to keep all the pressure. Beautiful Mother Witch at the bridge. Let's go with arrows here offensively as well. Furnace plus Bandit on the left side lane is applying a lot of pressure as well. Pekka is still very healthy, guys, and this is looking good for us, guys. What a nice double lane pressure we are doing right now. Adrian is able to stay alive. I think we can go with a Pekka once again in the back. Very important to just reset. Don't go too aggressive. Let's go with a Furnace here defensively. The Fire Spirit should spawn and take care of all the bats. Beautiful. And then we should try and pretty much do the same play. I think we're gonna once again look for some double lane pressure here. Let's actually go with a Mother Witch up high. I know that he has bats. I know that he has the Goblin Hut there. Mother Witch should be able to get quite some value. In this case, he is gonna go for the poison, but still a pretty good situation overall. And we might once again go for a Pekka, but we need to be careful when to do it, guys. Like, we can't just randomly go with a Pekka in the back. I think now Pekka in the left side lane is actually gonna be a good option, just to kind of tank and try and take care of most of the troops he has on that field. Okay, let's go with a Batteram. Let's have the Mother Witch ready, knowing that he just used, I think he's gonna go bats. Okay, looks like he doesn't. He knows that we have the Mother Witch. Knowing that we have Mother Witch, he's not gonna give us the free Mother Witch at the bridge right there by going bats. Instead, he goes with the Goblin Hut. Let's try to cycle in both lanes, guys. I'm gonna cycle Bandit. I'm gonna cycle Furnace towards the left side, Ghost towards the right side. I'm just gonna, at this point, try and be as annoying as possible. Oh my god, I tried to go with a Mother Witch, but then the Furnace actually took care of all the bets. He is gonna go with a poison. Let's go with a furnace ourselves. Right side lane, we do need to be careful with the chip damage, guys. I think he has the evil wall breakers. Oh no, he doesn't have the evil wall breakers. He actually has the normal wall breakers. Let's go with the E-Wiz. Let's go with a Ghost here as well. Let's go with a Mother Witch up high. And at this point, I'm just trying to make an as crazy push as possible for the double lane. Look at the battle ram on the left side, guys. He has nothing in Psycho right now. He needs to go with the wall breakers to distract. Lock last second Berserker. It's not gonna be enough. And we are gonna take the left side tower. Very good matchup for us, honestly. And so far, the Furnace is feeling very fun and also very interesting. Okay guys, hopping into game number 3 so far, doing very well. We're gonna test it out in Lockbait. I don't really know in what specific decks the Furnace, the new reworked Furnace, is gonna be like great in, but so far, thinking about it and also playing with it, it definitely seems to fit in the decks we actually played so far. Like for example, the Goblin Joe deck, like for example, Pekka, Bridge Spam type of decks. I feel like in those type of decks especially, it's gonna be very strong. So, ooh, Adrian is actually using a deck I'm gonna be using later in the video. Mortar. I feel like Mortar is also one of those decks which can be very good with this new Furnace. I feel like the Furnace is just gonna be a great support troop in general, like in many situations. Let's go with the Furnace here defensively. I think with the shot and the Fire Spirit, we can actually take care of... Okay, I mistimed it there. If I timed it better, I'm pretty sure we can take care of an entire Skelly Barrel just by going Furnace. With the timing I had just now, we weren't able to splash the skeletons. I guess I need the tower to hit the... Okay, let's go with a lock right here towards the right side. I guess I need the tower to hit the Skeleton Barrel a little bit more, then go with Furnace, and then as soon as the Skeleton Barrel pops, that is when the Fire Spirit should also spawn. So Adrian knows that we don't have a big spell. He's just cycling the Mortars defensively. That is exactly what he should be doing, especially for the normal Mortars. The Evil Mortar, which is next in cycle, we are probably gonna see it offensively from him. So thinking about it, Furnace should actually be pretty good against the Skeleton King. I'm not sure what you guys think about that, but if he does pop the ability, I think it's not even gonna get that much damage. And in this case, the Skeleton King was not even able to get a single shot off. So let's go with a Golden Knight here in the back. Looks like he is gonna cycle his own Furnace. Cannoneer Tower Troops should actually be okay against the Furnace, because especially the Fire Spirit, because it does one-shot the Fire Spirits. Okay, let's have the cannon ready here. I think I'm gonna go with a Golden Barrel like this, and let's see if we can maybe get a good ability with the Golden Knight, but it looks like he is just gonna go with his cannon card. So well played by Adrian. Let's actually go with a Dart Goblin like this. Let's go with a lock left side. We do need to be careful with the pressure he is applying. Let's go with a Golden Knight here to tank for the cannon card. He did just use the arrow, so we can maybe go with a Goblin Barrel once again offensively, and we need to be careful for the Evil Mortar, guys. Okay, let's go with a Furnace like this. He might try to Evil Mortar here. That would actually be a pretty good play from him with the Skeleton King. Looks like he first goes with the Spear Goblins, and I wonder if he's gonna go with the Evil Mortar soon, or what is his thought process here. Okay, for now he's just gonna cycle. He's probably gonna try and make like one huge push with like the cannon card, Skeleton King, Evil Barrel. And man, the Furnace is so annoying. Like you guys are seeing it here as well. With only 1 HP, it's still gonna spawn a double Fire Spirit. That is gonna get a lot of damage. Let's go with an ability here, and oh my god, this is looking scary, guys. This is looking so scary. Let's see if we can somehow defend this. Okay, let's go with a cannon here up high to try and distract. The Mortar Cannon is gonna get a little bit of damage. Let's go with the Ice Spirit here as well. Oh my god, I don't even know how I just defended and stayed alive right there, guys. That was a crazy double lane push from Adrian. Really well played. He is gonna get a ton of damage, but so far we are still in the damage lead right now. And the good thing is that he also doesn't have a big spell. His only spell is arrows, so that is good for us. We do need to be really careful though, guys. Okay, let's go like this. Let's go with a cannon here up high. Let's make sure that we try and take care of everything here, but the cannon card might get a lock. Let's go with a Goblin Gang off to the side. That is gonna get quite some damage here, and I don't know, guys. I think we just lost. I think we just lost unless we somehow do end up defending. Dart Goblin even gets taken away by the Mortar. Oh my god, that was such a bad play by me. For some reason, I thought that the Dart Goblin would be able to kind of clean the Skeleton Barrel, but of course, with the damage of the Mortar, he is just gonna take care of it instantly. And unless something crazy happens here, I think this might be game, guys. Let's go with a Furnace. Let's go with a Goblin Barrel here as well. Let's try to maybe get the dash last second just to get some extra damage on top of the Mortar. And I'm not sure what we can do, guys. The good thing is that he does not have a big spell. That is the only thing which I say like, okay, that is pretty positive for us. But besides that, all the pressure, all the spam cards he has, I mean, I think it's over, guys. And this is actually one of the decks I was gonna use as well. Like he's using one of the decks I was gonna play. And yeah, that is game, guys. Okay, let's give it a good game. Really well played by Adrian. Matchup, I think pretty difficult for us. We don't have a big spell, and he has so many different ways to pressure. I'm not gonna play his deck in the next match, but I was planning to play his deck in today's video. Okay guys, hopping into game number 4, we so far played Cycle, Pekka, and another Cycle deck. Now it's time for more of a beatdown type of deck. Once again, we're gonna be playing this Giant deck, which is actually quite toxic, quite popular in the current meta. In the current meta, it is used a lot with the... Okay, let's actually cycle Rage here to damage the Fire Spirit, and then I think I'm gonna cycle my Inferno Dragon. We're actually using the Dagger Dash tower, by the way, so Dagger Dashes should actually be pretty good against Fire Spirit because the Spirit does not jump. Compared to, for example, the what's it called, the Princess Tower, where the Fire Spirits do jump. So that is interesting to kind of try the different tower troops against this card as well. Looks like Adrian is going to be using, I think it's going to be Lava Hound after seeing Valkyrie. Yeah, this is probably going to be some kind of Lava Hound deck out of Adrian. Let's actually go with a Boss Planet here off to the side. We do need to be careful because Dagger Dash is actually not the best tower troop against beatdown decks, but we do have the Goblin Curse, guys. We can maybe try and get something going here with the Goblin Curse. Let's see if we can turn those skeletons into our goblins, but then of course the Furnace is actually gonna just splash all of them and get a lot of value. Let's go with a Zap right here. Let's see if we can maybe get our Fire Spirit to splash on the Furnace and the tower at least once. That is actually pretty good. Nice Zap right there, and let's in the meantime cycle Inferno Dragon. Okay, Adrian even says well played. That was a pretty good timing on the Zap. Let's go with Inferno Dragon here in the back. I wonder if I already should go for a Giant. I should probably play this quite passively, I think. So let's actually go with a Furnace first in the back. Good thing that we didn't go quite yet with the Giant here. I think it's first important to kind of cycle, and then maybe eventually we could go in for a Giant here. We do have the Goblin Curse. We do have... Okay, I think we can go in Goblin Curse like this, guys. We also have the Evil Zap. So I would like to go with the Evil Zap here to take care of the skeletons, to take care of the Skeleton Dragon, and this is already looking very good for us, guys. Valkyrie is not in cycle yet. He only just now has it available, but of course, because he has a beatdown deck, he also spent quite some elixir. He didn't have it quite available yet, and this is already looking amazing for us, guys. Only 54 seconds left, unless something crazy happens here, but I don't really see how he's going to take our tower, especially with the fact that we have the evil Inferno Dragon ready. Okay, let's go with the Goblin Curse here. I'm gonna try and wait for us to go with a Rage, and I'm also gonna try and zap everything, especially with the Furnace, like the Fire Spirit damage, combining it with the Goblin Curse, with all the troops we have. I think it actually has a great synergy. Like whatever troop they drop to kind of take care of the Giant, to try and take care of our pushes, we should be able to defend that quite easy. So he's gonna go with a Desperate Balloon here. He knows that he needs to try and get something going, but anyways, there's not a lot of time left. Only 18 seconds left, and we can pretty much just keep out the pressure here. Let's actually have the Goblin Curse ready once again. Let's go with a Rage spell here as well. Let's go with a Zap, and I think that's gonna be good game. Those Skeleton Dragons are gonna go down. They are gonna turn into Goblins, and looks like we're also gonna take care of the right side tower. So let's go, guys. Amazing deck, amazing matchup. And I don't know what you guys are thinking about the Furnace so far, but I think it actually has great potential. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into the last match, and I already spoiled it in the beginning. Well, not in the beginning of the video, but a couple of matches ago. When we faced Adrian with Mortar, I am now going to be the one using this Mortar spam deck. This Mortar spam deck is actually super strong. I uploaded a video about it yesterday. Just, yeah, super fun and super strong deck in general. One of my main decks, actually. One of my old main decks, and it is back in the current meta. So, okay, Adrian actually using Mega Knight right here. We need to be careful with the Mega Knight, but I think we do have pretty good answers. And look at the Furnace, guys. Furnace putting in work already on the left side tower, getting quite some chip damage here. Let's in the meantime go with a Goblin Gang. He is gonna go with his Prince. I think I'm gonna go with a Skeleton King and try to maybe pop my ability just to distract the Prince and hopefully DPS down everything. I wonder if Adrian has a spell, but looks like, okay, I mean, he definitely has a spell, but looks like he's not gonna use it in that specific situation. Now he is gonna go with a Zap, because if not, the counter push would have gotten quite some chip damage. And I wonder what his main win condition is gonna be. Some people just use Mega Knight Prince and they don't have like another win condition. Some people do use it with, for example, a Miner, Goblin Drill. Like, I guess it kind of depends on the matchup and the situation. Okay, let's go with Spear Goblins here kind of down below to try and distract the Bandit. This way we're gonna take care of it with the Cannoneer without taking any damage. Let's in the meantime go with a Skeleton Barrel. And I wonder if he's also gonna have the Furnace in there, or is he just using a Mega Knight deck, and this time without the Furnace. Okay, let's go with the Furnace here, trying to clean up the minions, especially us having the Cannoneer Tower troop. Whenever there are more than 2 troops at the same time, I think it's always kind of worth it to just go with a troop to prevent the damage. Once again, Furnace putting in work, man. The Furnace, I feel like the Furnace is gonna be such an annoying card to deal with. We need to be careful here with the Mega Knight. I'm gonna try and time it so the Prince is gonna be targeted on top of the Goblin Gang. He does have a Furnace as well. Let's pop our ability here. He is gonna go with Furnace at the bridge, trying to support the Mega Knight, but we have a lot of different ways to distract the Pekka to get damage. And let's actually focus on both lanes here. He's still gonna have to defend the left side, so I'm gonna, in the meantime, pressure the right side. Let's go with the Evil Skeleton Barrel here towards the left side lane. Arrows quickly to protect the Mortar. Mortar's gonna be full, pretty much full HP, locked on into the right side tower. And look at the left side, guys. He's forced to go with arrows, but even though he arrows, the death damage of the Evil Skeleton Barrel is insane. Okay, is he gonna go Mega Knight in the back? He's been going Mega Knight in the back a lot. Looks like this time he's not. Smart play by Adrian, knowing that if he does go with the Mega Knight, we would probably just go with the Mortar. He instead cycles the Bandit. Okay, he's playing this very well. He's a great Mega Knight player, by the way. Okay, let's go with Skeleton Barrel. Let's go with a Goblin Gang. Now he does go with a Mega Knight. Let's go with a Furnace here towards the left side. We're doing to be careful with this counter push, guys. This is actually getting kind of scary. Let's see if we can pop the ability, and then we can make the ability also distract the Prince and kind of make it go towards the left side lane, which it end up doing. So beautiful, guys. Nice ability there. Nice defense. So far, he didn't touch our tower yet. Let's see if we can keep it up like this. And I'm telling you guys, this Mortar deck, I think, is going to be insanely strong. Okay, Skeleton Barrel is going to force out the Zap. We are going to take care of the Bandit. I think that does not need any response anymore. Let's go with the Mortar. He is going to go Wall Breakers in the face of the Mortar, so that is an unfortunate timing. But we are still going to at least force out some Elixir with the Mortar, and he's going to go Mega Knight. Okay, let's go Skeleton King here, like towards the middle. Let's try to time once again, but this time we're not going to actually hit the Prince. And oh my god, this is scary, guys. We need to be careful. Let's go with a Furnace here on defense. Let's have the arrows ready as well. Look at the left side tower. In the meantime, while he is pressuring, we are doing a great job at also getting damage and applying even more pressure with the Furnace. And I mean, this deck seems to actually be insanely strong. I'm not sure what is your favorite deck, but so far I think this might be the favorite deck with the Furnace I have used. Let's go with a Mortar here. He is going to have the Mega Knight. Let's try to distract the Mega Knight a little bit more towards the right side, so it's going to be out of range. Let's go with a Furnace here against his Furnace. And I think with the pressure we have, we should be able to break through at this point. Let's go with Skeleton Barrel. He might try to go with Minions. Looks like he's going to go Minions right side. Let's go with Arrows right side. Let's go with a Furnace right side here as well. He is going to go with a Mega Knight, but that is so much pressure, so much spam, to the point where he's not going to be able to deal with it. And we actually have a flawless game, guys. He did not end up touching our towers. Amazing video. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about the new Furnace. In my opinion, it seems like a pretty strong card. I think it's gonna definitely have potential to change the meta and become a meta card itself as well. I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys had a lot of fun. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.